Alright friends, welcome back to Call of Juarez Gunslinger. We are, I think, getting near the end. We just learned that we had one more chance at Roscoe Bob Bryant, one of the three guys that killed our brothers. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
Is that me? Oh, okay. I heard something. I was like, is that me running or is that something else? It's me. That's it? What? You weren't gonna give me any more props?
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am.
That's sort of
A man
vicious
with
cycle.
no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
Yeah, sort of vigilante, well, not sort of, very much vigilante turned serial killer, really.
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades. The town was falling apart, just like me.
Jeez.
But I wasn't
I didn't
about
see
to
that
call
guy.
it quits.
For sure. That eagle's floating on nothing.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Oops, sorry.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Oh, let's go up. Come on. There we go. Sure. Wait, down below. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm blind.
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's
Whoa.
corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Oh. They are opening it up for me. Oh! Alright. If I have the rifle, it's time to bust out the rifle. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That looked like a collateral to me, but what do I know? I can't tell if I'm like hitting the wood of the house. Like the hitboxes are a little weird on the wood planks.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting down Mr. Tail.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Dang it!
Gonna blow you into next week, boy.
Oh, I'm all out of dynamite, okay. Oh, okay, just a survive long enough situation.
Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me. I can swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop.
Wait. Alright, let's get... Yep. Engraved Ranger. And... Oh, that's pretty nice. More damage and concentration. Okay, so now we have dual Rangers. And the better.
Here, there, even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
Well, they are so hard to see. Oh, I dodged the wrong way. Holy crap. Shooting ghosts really hard confirmed. Oh, rock music?
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me.
Oh my gosh, it's like the Mega Man level where you had to fight all the bosses over.
In the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him.
Oh, we are tripping hard.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. But no ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a falling branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
They all think I'm going crazy.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead. The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Thought.
No, 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 no!
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his Legion of the Dead.
You told us before that you seem alive.
He was alive. Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
What? The good, the bad, and the dead.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two
Yeah, all those
looked like they
headshots.
hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was
Mexican
hoping I wouldn't have
standoff?
to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Edda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Oh, here we go. In a Mexican standoff, L2, R2 to switch your focus. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Whichever one's looking at you.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Was it us? Award of Choice Dynamite. Alright, let's see what's up. The finale. Cautioning him not to wallow in the poison of bitterness and hate. Yeah, we killed a lot of people. All right. What do we got?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob? There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh, man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Oh, snap. Oh, so our bartender guy. All right. Well, that sucks because we chased him for 40 years and we finally found him. But I never play... When I play a game that has any kind of moral choice, I try and play the way I would normally play, which is the good way, the Paragon way. Alright, redemption.
why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
Dwight D. Eisenhower,
What do you plan
huh?
to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life. You hear me?
That is funny.
Sir?
Like
Yes,
maybe
sir.
become the president.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. I assume if you did revenge, you would just shoot him right there. Yeah, I kind of like that ending better. The, well, not that I've seen the other one, but I kind of like that. The theory of, 40 years chasing this guy, you finally meet him, and you spare his life. That's kind of cool. I was kind of wondering with the things he was saying to Billy, if Billy was the Bob that we were chasing. It was probably about, well, I don't know, because he said something about, like, Just some of the ways he was talking to Billy, I guess, seemed like he was suspecting Billy and kind of like you said at the end, trying to get him to draw on him. But that's interesting. I didn't really see that coming. Huh. I liked that. Well, thank you for joining me, friends. That was Call of Juarez Gunslinger. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. Feel free to share with your friends. Leave a comment if you have any questions, anything like that, and then feel free to subscribe as well if you want to get any alerts on future content. Make sure to hit that little bell. Dropping a like helps me out a ton, but again, don't feel like you have to. Again, if you just your viewership is appreciated. So thank you for joining me, friends. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day.